Hi, I'm Michelle Tompkins, Wellness Manager, and I'm joined by Hannah Hosterman, our Fitness Supervisor, as well as one of our coordinators, Fitness Coordinators, Anna Valle. And we're here to recap Active Aging Week. So Hannah, Anna, we just ended a fabulous week of active aging events. Boy, I hope our residents sure enjoyed those.
Yes, it was a great time. The fitness team got busy with balance and stability, stretch in the park.
That's right.
Snorkel Basics with Melanie, and senior self-defense here at the Island Fitness Center with Iggy.
But you cannot forget aqua volleyball that Melanie had, and of course your morning stretch, and we utilized center court for the first time.
You know, Monday morning started it all off. It was stretch in the park at Center Court Pavilion in the Woodlands. We had a great time.
Oh, I feel wonderful. What a great way to start the day.
Active Aging Week kicked off the peaceful way with a pleasant display of yoga at the Center Court Pavilion. Residents gathered shortly after sunrise to prepare themselves for the week-long festivities that awaited them.
To wake up, to take your first bit of exercise in the morning, to stretch, get some oxygen flowing, get the body fluids moving. It's just a great way to get moving.
Fitness coordinator Anna Valle led the group through a series of stretches and breathing techniques designed to invigorate the body as well as the soul.
I am pretty particular about exercise, and Anna did a wonderful, wonderful job working with our breath, with our movements. So it was an excellent class.
Yoga is a fantastic method to keep the body revitalized and alert. Plus, when a group can come together during the cool and refreshing morning, it makes the experience that much more invigorating.
The stretch in the park went great. We had a nice crowd out here to begin Active Aging Week, and I think it was a lot of fun. Woke a lot of people up in a beautiful way. Beautiful morning, too.
Now, with bodies recharged and minds open, everyone will be eager and prepared to tackle the rest of the amazing events planned for Active Aging Week.
That was great. Honestly, that is a wonderful location, and I think everybody was glad that we utilized that area. It was shady, but outdoors, and it was nice. It was a perfect weather. I say we do it again sometime.
That's a great idea, especially it's such a great way to connect, you know, with the environment first thing in the morning. How about a Pilates or even a yoga class out there maybe?
Absolutely, that would be a great idea.
Another exciting event down here at the Life Quest Aquatic Center was Snorkel Basics with Melanie.
It did not take long for Active Aging Week to make its way to the waters of the Life Quest Aquatic Center. Instructor Melanie Brode led the underwater program where residents got the opportunity to learn the proper way to snorkel.
She helps you with every single aspect of whatever you need fixed, done, learned. She's got it 5 times ahead of you.
Once goggles, snorkels, and the occasional pair of flippers were strapped on, it was all about heading underwater. The group learned the best way to maintain breathing, how to stay aware of your surroundings, and most importantly, how to enjoy your time in the calm waters.
The most interesting part of the snorkeling class to me was how relaxing it was, because your ears are under the water, your face is under the water, and you don't hear all the background noise of the environment, and it was just very, very quiet and relaxing. I really enjoyed that.
Not all exercising has to be an intense workout. As those who dived into the pool found out, sometimes the best way to have an active and healthy lifestyle is by simply going with the flow.
Would love that.
And not to mention, we had facilitated drumming.
That's right. That's right.
That was an experience.
That was fun. And you seemed to like it too.
I know, it was great. I was getting into it. Our residents were getting into it.
You're going to have to tell me about this facilitated drumming.
Since we've talked about it, here's a look a little closer at facilitated drumming, a unique event that we've had here at Shell Point for the very first time.
There are a lot of health benefits of doing a drum circle.
In the hallways of the village church were the beating sounds of some very inventive exercising. Mary Ellen Saba and George Benjamin of Creative Connections of Southwest Florida orchestrated the first drum circle at Shell Point.
And the next time through is to the left. And then back to clap.
It was an inventive addition to the Active Aging Week program and something residents found both invigorating and entertaining.
A lot of the residents have musical backgrounds and it really helps. And the ones who didn't have musical backgrounds were really into it. This was a good group and they picked up right away on what we were doing. It was great.
This isn't just any old music experiment. The idea of a drum circle is just an outside-the-box approach to living a healthy life.
We know that drumming supports the whole body and mind and physical experience. We know there's a lot of research right now with brain development, using drumming for memory impairment and to helping with produce endorphins. It helps the whole body to feel better. It helps bring people a sense of connectiveness, helps bring them together. But there's excellent body of research showing that using drumming can really help in improving your cognitive impairments.
And for those who attended the event, they found it to be both uplifting and a refreshing concept brought to the Shell Point community.
Oh, it certainly made me go from feeling happy to feeling joyful. You could feel the group just soaring in their good feelings as we exercised and invented rhythms.
If you missed out on the drum circle, don't worry. With all the praise bestowed upon the musical experience, it's only a matter of time before you hear the sounds of the drums echoing throughout Shell Point once more.
We really enjoyed meeting the residents and seeing this beautiful facility, and we would love to come back. We had a great time.
Midweek, we offered senior self-defense with Iggy. Take a look.
It was standing room only at the Island Fitness Center as residents packed in to learn all about senior self-defense. Taekwondo master Ingrid Oliver led the class, which informed everyone in attendance about the appropriate measures to take should you find yourself in a hostile situation. It was not a lesson on picking a fight. Instead, Master Iggy demonstrated how you should react if a dangerous setting presented itself.
And then the front hand is always that jab, but the knockouts are always that back hand.
The informative session was also interactive, with residents getting the chance to put on display some of the techniques they learned, which did include the proper way to deliver an open hand strike.
Very good power.
Master Oliver's session was a fun and lively program, and it also left residents with some newfound information and skills on how to protect themselves should the situation arise.
So on Friday morning at 8 a.m., we did paddleboarding and kayaking for the first time here at Shell Point. It was a great event and it was held right here at the beach.
And as you can see, they are doing really well. You're never too old to do anything.
It was a cool and windy day on the shores of the Shell Point Beach when Active Aging Week decided to head out into the water. The group Naples Kiteboard and Paddleboard were welcome to the community, allowing the residents the chance to scour the seas in a two-person kayak or ride solo on a paddleboard.
It was a lot of fun. It takes a lot of balance and a lot of concentration, but it was a lot of fun.
While the adventure might look a little intimidating at first, it doesn't take long to get used to it.
If you can't stand, you go on your knees. It's easy. I mean, and then you eventually get up. I mean, it's not hard. It just takes a little bit of practice.
But standing up on the board isn't an impossible task. Just ask some of the Shell Point folks who mastered paddleboarding after only a few minutes in the water.
And I was in the water quite a bit. I fell over 5 or 6 times, but after you get used to your balance in the waves, it's much easier.
It takes minutes. Once you understand, don't look down, just look straight, get up and go. Don't worry about it. You get up and you paddle. It takes about 3 or 4 times, and then you're rolling along.
Shortly after the event began, the waters were filled with residents making waves of their own. By the time they were back on land, their only wish was for another chance to set sail once more.
Yeah, I think this is absolutely great. I would like to see them have it for more than just the week. If they could have it, once a month or something for people who, don't really want to buy a kayak, but would like to, just do it a little bit. But definitely keep it in every year when they do this.
In a week filled with amazing events and a lot of fun moments, the chance to have a nautical excursion on a unique vessel was an Active Aging Week highlight.
And I can't thank Shell Point enough to give me the opportunity to try this. It was great.
But you cannot miss out on the pictures on shellpoint.net about some of our residents up there on the paddle boards in the river. So amazing.
Yeah, it's great. And it's such a good activity. I mean, even from a fitness standpoint, I think about the balance that it is required to stand or kneel on a paddleboard, even to sit in a kayak. You know, so from a fitness standpoint, you know, we love
Even
it.
with the
but it was
core
fun.
stability.
Yeah.
You're right, core stability, and I even felt it in my quads. My legs were just, you know, to keep yourself stable on that paddleboard, but our residents did it.
Yeah, they did.
And they want to do it again.
So here we go.
So here we go again.
Paddleboard yoga next year, maybe.
Ooh, stand-up paddle
Absolutely.
yoga.
And we ended our active aging week on Friday with Smoothie Social Hour down at the Island Fitness Center.
Well, after a week working up a sweat with plenty of fun and unique exercises, what better way to end all the festivities than with something sweet? The fitness center was turned into the Berrylicious watering hole, where residents were able to unwind, relax, and relive some amazing active aging week events with each other. Instructors from all of the week's events were also on hand, passing out smoothies and mingling with everyone that was able to participate all week long. The Smoothie Social Hour was the cherry on top, or rather the mixed berries on top, for another successful active aging week here at Shell Point.
Everybody was raving over that. I don't know how many gallons of triple berry
smoothies.
Right. I don't know how many gallons we served, but it was a lot.
It sure was a fun week.
Yeah.
And we want to celebrate our residents again next year in another active aging week, and we appreciate all of our residents who came out. So
Yeah.
thank you to them.